Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB, and today I'm really excited, and I'll probably be tongue twisted and make a mess of things. And this thing right here is killer. The inspector, David Furnicola, for those of you who don't know, sent me this, and it smells like barbershop. And I love barbershop scents, so I can't wait to hang this in my car. It's the first time I've seen it. You all may have seen it already, and if you enjoy it, great. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to put it in my car really quickly because I really enjoy that. He also sent a razor, which is coming up. Really excited to use this one, the Hiram Commander by Occam's razor, a single edge. This is a beast of a razor. It's reminiscent of the Cobra, only it's one piece. I like that, being not having that contraption, but we'll see how it goes. We will use this probably tomorrow. Today we're going to use the Gem Micromatic. I've gotten a lot of requests from viewers. They want to see the single edge razors. So let me go ahead and show you the type of blade it uses. It uses the old school single edge blade that looks like a paint scraper. Now this is not a paint scraper blade. This is meant for shaving. And I'm sorry you cannot see, but once I position it, I'll show it to you. It positions in the razor like that, held in by that notch and the two tabs here at the bottom, and screws down like so. And you have to hold these pretty flat to your face. We're going to use for the brush today. I did a video yesterday or 2 days ago. I ordered a Semogue Owners Club, what was supposed to be a boar brush, but they sent me a 2-band finest, so we'll roll with it. No big deal. The soap, let me show you the soap. Wickham, used to be called Wickham Super Smooth. This one is Club Cola, terrific scent. Let me go ahead and roll in the ingredients while I'm talking about it. I've had this soap for a really long time, and I love this scent. I love it. It is bright, citrusy. It's got some effervescence about it, sort of a fizzy. It just makes me happy when I use this soap. I like this soap so much. Wickham, for a time, went out of business a few years ago, or a couple years ago. And when I heard they were going out of business, I bought another tub of Club Cola because I just love the soap. The scent is just right up my alley. These, now Wickham, I think the branding might be a little bit different now, but still makes soaps. And I believe they're sold in America here at West Coast Shaving. So you can check them out. Good quality soaps. I really enjoy them. Another announcement that I want to make is if you're a shopper or a consumer at Executive Shave or Executive Shaving, let me see what it is. I've forgotten already. Executive Shaving. If you're from Europe or the UK in particular, and you shop at Executive Shaving, I have a 5% off coupon for you to use, or a discount code, I should call it. It is IMCDB5. We'll put it right here for you. So if you shop at Executive Shaving in the UK, use IMCDB5 for 5% off your offer. That doesn't include shipping. It doesn't take the 5% off shipping and all, but it will take it off the goods, and that helps out the channel here. So if you peruse their wares and see something you like and you're wanting a discount, plug in that IMCDB5, and get yourself 5% off. So thanks very much to Executive Shaving, and thanks to anyone who might peruse the items and check out their wares. You've probably seen the video that the gentleman made. He made a video many years ago about how to, basically how to shave with wet shaving style, traditional style, I should say. It's terrific, really smooth, nice production on the video. And anyway, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that. All right, we're getting some lather going here with the 2-band finest. I don't know whether I'll like this brush or not. We shall see. If I don't like it, I'll give it away. That's how we roll here. Again, thanks to everybody for all your support. It means a lot. And that is not lip service. It's the absolute truth. All the comments, the Patreon supporters, the people who have helped via PayPal, and just everybody who's helped over the years. It's really meant a lot, and it means a lot today. Okay, let's get rolling, because we have babbled for 5 minutes now. But I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. All right, let's see how we do with our two-band finest here. One of the things that I will tell you, if you're used to a steady diet of using synthetic brushes, and then you come to natural hair, the way that they release lather is not the same. And obviously the way they feel is not the same. You're going to get a little more scrubbiness out of a two-band finest like this, to be sure. And if your face isn't used to it, it's not always comfortable. I'll just be very honest with you. You can push this brush up against your face and it'll feel prickly, whereas you push the synthetic up against your face, and most of them will not feel prickly. So it is a little bit different. So if all you ever use is synthetics, don't go too hard with it. Just, you know, paint, scrub a little bit, but don't torture your face, because your face isn't used to this style of a brush. And that means everything. Whatever your face is used to is huge. So today we're doing two things we don't do a lot. We're using Badger brush, which I haven't used for years probably, or at least a couple of years. And we are using the SE razor, which I'm sure I haven't, an old style gym razor, which I know I haven't used for a year or two. So please keep that in mind. All right, very good to go. This is a terrific smelling soap. If you have never tried Wickham Club Cola and you like citrusy, effervescent type scents, this is an absolute winner. I absolutely love it. And that's why I bought another one. And when Wickham first signaled that they were out of business for a time, or let's call it hiatus, but we didn't know they were coming back at that time. Anyway, let's get going with our gem Micromatic. And there we go, laying the razor pretty flat against the skin there, which is a little different from the DE. The angle's a little different. And you can pretty much, you know, lay it up against your skin and then adjust to the degree you want to. Now, the main difference here, the angle is different, and this blade is a lot more rigid than your DE. And some people really like that. It works really well for them. And some people do not like it, and they don't find these to be comfortable shavers. Obviously, they were never really favorites of mine, or you'd see me using them more, but the viewers want to see it. So therefore, we were using it because we try to show a little bit of everything, or at least what I can bring to you on the channel. I'm not always using things that are my absolute favorite. But I will say, in this first pass, it doesn't feel bad. It's not as smooth as my typical DE would be. But again, my face is not used to this style of razor either. That really matters, folks. It really does. All right. Not bad. Not bad. The soap just smells fantastic. I love it. It is absolutely terrific. Okay, so the first pass, not bad. Not bad at all. No complaints. I can't wait to use this Hiram Commander razor. I'm really looking forward to that. And again, made possible by the inspector. So thank the inspector, everybody, for allowing me to do these things, because that's an expensive razor that I couldn't afford if I had to buy it right at this moment. So you see how the I'm not used to using this knot and all the lathers down in the bottom. That's just because I don't use this style of knot a lot, and I would need to really use it a lot more to be comfortable with it. But we're going to use it. We have it. We may as well use it. And if I can't beat it into submission, I'll give it away. There's a lot of people give things away in this community and do a lot of things for other people. That's one of the things I really like about it. It is fantastic. People are so generous. I try to do my part as well, but other people do theirs also. That's one thing that's great. And honestly, there's been times where, you know, I've taken some breaks because it can be rather toxic sometimes as well when you get the brand zealotry going. But generally speaking, most people are quite nice and eager to help one another. And that's one of the things I like about it the most. And that's why I started making videos. Because I wanted to help people and give my take on things in the way that I saw fit. And I'm just appreciative that people have come to watch. So thank you very much. All right, second pass. Still going well. Really no problems. Again, not as smooth as my DEs generally, but not excessively rough, not to the degree where it's uncomfortable. You know, but between the brush and this, it is a different experience, and I expect my face will be a little fatigued because it's used to a different experience. But if I use this, you know, regularly, every day, every few days, it would get used to it. And that's typically what will happen. Now, there are some things, like soap, that just don't agree with your skin, or ingredients you're sensitive to, that no matter how many times you use them, it's never gonna get any better. But other things where if a brush is a little too rough at first, you know, just keep plugging and perhaps you'll beat it in submission. But I will say, I'm definitely not used to this scrubby. I've always said I don't need it, and I don't. It is not required for me. A lot of people really like that. But it has never been required for me. I just want to get the lather on my face in the most expedient fashion. And I'm not worried about a whole lot of scrubbing. Other people really want to dig in, you know. And there's no right or wrong way. It's just whatever way works best for you. And I say that all the time. I know I'm like a broken record, but if there's one thing and one piece of advice that I would like to be known for, it's that you're the boss of your shave. You know, you're the boss. You decide what is best for you. I don't get to decide it. No one does. And so if you like something that is not well regarded, fantastic. Especially if it's inexpensive and you're like, this is just killer, you know? All right. I tell you what, this Club Cola, this scent is just phenomenal. And this is old. This is probably, I don't know, at least 4 years old, and probably maybe even older. And it still has good fragrance. I haven't used it for a while, but not because it's not good. It's terrific in my estimation. Okay, let's get rolling with our final pass here. And the shade's been pretty good. Reasonably comfortable. Not the most comfortable, but reasonably comfortable. Not uncomfortable to a degree I wouldn't do it. Because I'm not here just to punish my face. You know, I'm here to shave and enjoy shaving and spread the word. Spread the good word. That's what we're here to do. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. Feeling pretty good. I'm definitely feeling a little bit of fatigue from the brush grabbing and the SE blade. Not burning, not just, you can just tell. It's just a feeling you get when something is, you're not used to it, you know. But it's not a sign that's like, okay, stop what you're doing. If it were that sign, believe me, I'd heed it. But it's not. It's just like, okay, you haven't done this for a while. You know, take it easy. And so we shall. We'll take it easy. But it's been a pretty smooth. I mean, I've really enjoyed the soap. The soap has been the star of the show, in my estimation, here today. It has exceeded all expectations. And the newer formulations of this may be better. I don't know. Again, as I mentioned in the video yesterday, I don't buy new formulas just to buy them. If I have something old and it works tremendously, I typically stick with it. I used to buy new formulations just because there were new formulations, but I do not do that anymore. That's not a wise use of my limited discretionary funds. Okay, let me rinse. We'll come back and do a post. Stay tuned. And in comes the beautiful magic made by witches. There's witch hazel, which my face, I'm sure, will appreciate today, given that I've put it through something unusual that I don't do regularly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this brush at least a couple of times a week. And I'll make sure I'm using an SE razor like this a couple times a week. Just to make sure I sort of get used to it. And then we'll give you more information on how I feel about it. Let's do a quick discussion on what we use. This is the Gem Micromatic. Good shave. Was it as comfortable as my DEs? No, not really. However, it did the job I needed it to do. There's a look at the blade there. Perfectly fine. I have some other ones that I'll bring in and use also. Good shave. It wasn't the smoothest shave I've ever had, but no cuts, creepers, weepers, irritation. Thumbs up on that. The brush is the Semogue Owners Club 2-band. A little scratchy right now. I mean, it's not tremendously scratchy, but relative to synthetic, anything's going to feel a little bit scratchy. We'll keep plugging with that and see if we like it. The Wickham's Super Smooth. This is what it used to be called. I don't know what it's called now. I think some of them are called 1912 or something. Terrific, terrific soap, terrific scent. I advise that if you like citrusy, effervescent scents, check out some Wickham's. I know they sell it here in the U.S. at West Coast Shaving. I'm sure there are other stock lists in the UK and everywhere else. By the way, tomorrow, or excuse me, I'm going to put this in my car right away. But tomorrow, we're going to use this bad boy, the Occam's razor, Hiram Commander, which looks like a cobra. I'm really excited to use that. We're going to close this one off today with Floid Black, which is fantastic. I will have an Amazon link below for those of you who are in the US. And if you're in the UK, like I said before, they might carry this at Executive Shaving. So check it out. And don't forget to use the discount code IMCDB5 for 5% off, which is cool. And thank you very much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. All right, we had a good shave today. Not the most comfortable of my life, but it was good. We had fun, and I'm glad you're with me. I hope to see you again soon. Until next time, I've been your host, CDB. God bless.